Girl, already. Kraken just did a Kraken thing. I invited him to hang out, and this is what he does. He does Kraken things every time. Dude's
You didn't even
literally
get a chance to
unstoppable.
say g'day to
Yeah,
the chat.
yeah, didn't even get to do anything. I was like, hey, Kraken, we're going live. He was telling me about something else, and we were messaging back and forth, and told him we were going live, and this is what he does. But thank you so much, Kraken. You are awesome. I appreciate that, but we just wanted your company. Money's always welcome, but your company is what we were looking for. So thank you for the 5 Lady Locks memberships. And let's see. Let me hold on a second. Let me look here. I want to say hi to chat. I can't find the daggone thing here. Hang on. Okay, let me just go to StreamYard chat. I have a feeling they're not mixing though appropriately, so I want to try to see if it matches up. If I miss you, if I miss saying hello to you, please give me the middle finger in the chat and let me know you're here. All right. So first of all, who was first? P Dubs was first. It looks like, but on the other one, it looks like Orgus was first. So. Or no, P Dubs was first, and then Orgus. Welcome, Orgus. Obviously, I've got P Dubs here with me today. It's always backwards. I hate that. Here's P Dubs right over here. Welcome, Mr. Inferno. Zoe the Cat. Yin Yet. Hello, Dean P. Welcome, welcome. Lock Kraken. Badass gift and some 5 Lady Locks memberships. I so appreciate that. I really do. It helps me out so much, Kraken. I truly, truly appreciate your kind and generous heart. I do appreciate it. Skippy received a membership. Rock Out with Your Lockout received a membership. Bando Picks, Pizza Lizard, and Cindy Prim all received a gifted membership. So if you got a gifted membership, please make sure to pay it forward and do something nice for somebody else. And thank Lock Kraken for being amazing. Transparent Eyeball, welcome, welcome. Snake says, what is this, Kraken? And Kraken is, of course, here. He said, big money, no whammies. All right. Humboldt Picker, welcome. David Romano, G Keyman. Steve is here. Hello, Steve. Dig's here with us. Holy shit. Dig, we miss you. Here's a big hug. I miss you. Oh my gosh. Hello. He's been super busy. Please excuse his absence, but he still loves us and he's still here. He's just very, very, very busy. Snake, thank you for the $1.99 super sticker. You are amazing and I appreciate it. It helps me out a whole lot. You have no freaking idea. So thank you very much, Snake. Gerard is here. What's up, Gerard? Did I say Transparent Eyeball? I don't remember if I did. No. Black Smoke Joe is here. Welcome, welcome. Not Too Dead's here. Hi, Not Too Dead. And I did say, I think, hello to Humboldt Picker. But hi, guys. How's everybody doing today? How's everyone week been going? What have you all been picking? What's been going on? Give me this scoop. Give me the scoop, people. You've all been out there in the community. Give me some news. Give me some scoops. Kraken, thank you for the super chat. He says, Snake, baby, don't hurt me no more. Bushcraft Rebooted is here. Welcome, Bushcraft. And I just got a beep in the background because you know who's here? You guys are never going to believe it. You're never going to believe it. The most talented picker I know, Lockchuck, is here. What's up, Lockchuck?
Hey, thank you, but no, not the most talented.
It's in the top. It's in the top like 2. So
okay.
Top 2 so you
okay. So thank you. Thanks for having me.
What are you working on?
Well, I was working on an American, but I can't get it back together for some reason right now. But yeah, but I've been trying. Y'all have got me motivated to learn Medico.
You know what? I find that the Medico rim cylinders and mortar cylinders aren't that bad. The stupid ass cam block Medicos are from hell. Like a demon literally created those. So it's okay if you can't pick them, because if you do, you might actually get some evil brushed off onto you. So I kind of just, that's the only reason I really stay away from them, is because I don't want that evil to touch me. It's not because I can't pick them. I mean, obviously, it's a different reason. But yeah, I don't mind these ones. Speaking of Medico, where the hell is Mrs. Medico? We're going to have to see if she shows up. We said the M word. You know she always pops up when you say the M word.
I tried to find that website because I saw her somewhere on the Dragon's Lair that had it, but every time it went to it, it wouldn't load, and I was like,
yeah, I think we need an update, because I think that I think she did a lot of updates to the website, and so we might need an updated link for it. So if any of you guys are in touch with Mrs. Medico or OnlyPens, please let her know we need an updated link put over in the Dragon's Lair for everybody that wants to talk about Medico. All right, there's so much information on that website. It's actually really amazing. I can't believe she's collected all that info and put it in one place for us all for absolutely no reason, just to be cool, just to be a nice person. You know, sharing is caring. Who else just showed up? Somebody else just showed up. Upi is here. Hello. He said, greetings from Finland. Long time no see. Yeah, we've missed you. We've noticed your absence, that's for sure. And who else just showed up? Somebody just showed up. Locks just showed up, just popping in. All right. Well, don't forget to leave a like. I did put the annoying ass poll in there, so it would annoy every single one of you to hit the like button. Because if you don't hit the like button, then nobody finds out we're even live. Because YouTube doesn't even let anybody know. Because they think we're stupid. And obviously we're not. So hit the like button. It's free. Absolutely free, people. Welcome, Marcin. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hey, Marcin.
You working on there, Marcin?
What's that?
What are you working on?
Nothing yet.
All right.
Haven't decided.
I have a really cool. I had to do it. Okay, and so here's the deal. I bought that kryptonite. Remember that kryptonite padlock I bought, and then I kind of like wrecked the keyway on it, and I can't tension it for anything because I don't know what the hell I did. The keyway was just super soft brass, and I wrecked it. Okay, and yikes, what was that? P-dubs? Is that innards? Is that lock innards? Oh no, it looks bad. It's graphite, probably, huh? That shit is so messy. I do not recommend graphite for anything at all if you're going to be picking. I tried it when I first started because everybody was talking about graphite being what you use to lubricate your locks. And, so of course, I got some, and that's what I thought was the right thing to do. And, I had a couple of issues, and I lubed up a couple locks with graphite, and it was just, oh my gosh, it was such a mess for like a half a year. Anything that I put graphite in was still shitting out graphite 6 months later. And P-dubs, I don't know if you are aware, but you're muted, girlfriend. So I don't know if you're talking to us. If you are, we can't hear you. Just letting you know, because we're not ignoring you. We love you.
Yeah,
we
I just had to.
There you are. Okay.
I just had to mute because I was changing over to from going to YouTube, and then the sound comes on, and because I can't be in there at the start, because otherwise I can't turn the sound off. That's my back door lock. It just shut itself. Yeah, that's totally lock gizzards. Just done its duty all over my hand. I just pulled my key out. That's a key that
done its duty on your hand. All right, constantly. That is a mess. A mess.
And I'm changing it out to a thumb turn, which was a nice Brava, a decent lock, and I'm just going to pin it up to my key, but geez, it stays in the lock all the time, but I want a thumb turn,
right?
So because the new laws have changed and stuff, so I just want
Well, you're the right woman for the job, and you know how to do it. So you don't have to call a locksmith and pay tons and tons of money to get your locks fixed. Well, not tons and tons; they're reasonably priced.
Well, speaking of locksmiths, no, I didn't have to call a locksmith. One rocked up on Tuesday or your Monday, for
Heard.
Locksport Hangout, and that was Paul Spring, aka Canada Ranky Lock, aka
I
About
heard.
Town
I was super
Locksmiths.
jealous. Wasn't able to make it to your live stream, but I absolutely love Paul Springett. I love him. He randomly sent me locks one time
Yeah.
just for no reason, just to be nice. Like, who
Oh,
does that?
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Like he's just such a nice person.
totally.
And I'm sad I missed the live stream. I'm gonna go back and watch it because I'm really sad I missed it. But I was jealous because y'all had a great time. GK Man said P Dub's locks are shitting on her.
Yeah,
So,
graphite
and
is you want to make sure that you don't use anything wet in it afterwards. If you use graphite,
Okay.
so
yeah,
you don't want to use it on locks that are going to be exposed to the weather because the rain will turn it to goop.
Yeah.
And
I
if
didn't
you
think of
forget,
that.
and
you
that's
use
what's happened.
graphite and you use like Houdini or Triflow or any of the others, it'll turn to goop. So
Yeah, be
Yeah.
careful what you're using for lubricating your locks. Picksmith gave me a big. I asked. I wanted to make a video for people just so they knew because I was very confused myself about the two different types of lubrication and what you should use for Locksport versus, putting in your locks versus all this other crap. And Picksmith gave me the lowdown on a bunch of different lubricants and what they're good for and how to use them, etc. And I made a video about it because I wanted to make sure I had it, had it out there. Basically, I like to make those videos too because it's stuff that I forget and I can go back and
exactly.
that, because I can't remember how to drill out lock shoes, rub screw them, but I got a video on it, so I can always go back and check it out. It's same with like the lubes and stuff like that. Things like that's important to kind of keep track of, if you will.
Yeah.
David was talking about some stuff that I want to mention we can talk about after this live stream over on my other channel. We can talk about this stuff, David Romano. And welcome who else showed up? Mountain Mick's here. Welcome, Mountain Mick. And Steve, we're gonna talk about that over on my other channel as well, because that's a new thing that just kind of happened. I might even be able to pull up the documents because I have Pacer, so I think I could probably find them on there. So we can talk about that. I'm going to do it live after this live, so it's just going to redirect over to the other channel, and it's just going to be like a waiting screen till I jump on there. But welcome, Keybeard, Tiwanaka Metals here. What's up, guys? Keybeard says WD-40 and brake cleaner because I'm a savage.
I'm curious what Picksmith recommendations are.
What's that?
I'm curious what Picksmith's recommendations are.
Yeah, he doesn't like the Houdini because of the smell. So he says
Yeah.
that what is it? It's a
Triflow or something?
Triflow
Yeah,
is
Triflow,
pretty much the
and
same thing. They don't
there's another
lie.
one that's like letters. What's the one that's letters?
I forget. Yeah, I know which one you're talking
You
about.
guys know what I mean, though, right? It's like
Yeah.
PRR or LPR, LPS.
Yep.
There it is.
Something like
LPS.
that.
Yeah, there it is. But yeah. Oh, Bushcraft said, I saved your link. I just haven't ordered yet, but it's on my list of things to do. Oh, well, that's awesome. I thank you, Bushcraft. Yeah, guys, if you want to order from Cobra Instruments, use my affiliates link and then type in Lady Locks 5 when you check out, and you get a discount. You get I traded it in so you guys can get a discount. So use Lady Locks 5 at checkout, but you have to use my affiliate link to do it. So, but thank you, Bushcraft. That's awesome. Don't forget Lady Locks 5 and you'll get a discount. Chuck Soup, welcome. He said, I start with PB Blaster, and I fill a bowl and then soak the whole lock for a day or two. If that works, I would love to try that on some stuff. I sent a couple locks to somebody, and they sent me a picture back showing that they were kind of doing that same deal, like cleaning them up, and they showed me like the before and after pictures, and it was amazing. So I have several locks I want to clean, some type of way like that.
There's also do you want to clean it or do you want to lube it? Because
I want to clean them because they're pretty gross.
Or you don't need to lube them. I mean, and if you want that extra little bit of slipperiness, but
I don't think I've ever.
You don't need to lube them.
3 times, a couple times. couple times I've lubed stuff, but it was just because they more of a cleaning lube instead of lube. Like
Yeah.
it was just filthy, and I sprayed the crap out of it to kind of get all the gunk out. Which I used that Houdini for it. Seems to work. I mean,
Oh yeah. I mean, it works well for cleaning.
yeah.
And the thing is, I don't like about them is that they have on there, where is it? No oils, no oil, no Teflon. Well,
Okay.
they're kind of cheating because Teflon, it doesn't have, maybe they don't buy their PTFE from DuPont, so it doesn't have the Teflon trademark on it, but it still has PTFE in it,
Yeah.
which is generic Teflon.
Yeah.
So they're basically fine.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that. Yeah, and I do like Mountain Mick says I like the Houdini smell. Guess I'm bougie. I like it too, Mountain Mick. My favorite smell of all time, and I wish they could make a cologne out of it, and y'all are gonna think I'm so weird, is gun oil.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish they made a cologne out of it. I'm not even lying. I love that smell. That's my favorite smell. If I had to tell you in the whole entire world, that's the one. I don't know why. I got no clue. My favorite. So yeah, I do like the smell of the Houdini as well. Picksmith really hates it. Dave Ramona likes the smell of gasoline. So I asked this question a while back. This was a while back. So we were all talking about, our brand, our individual brands, like Mountain Mix, his brand, Chuck Soups, his brand, David Ramona. We all have our own brand, right? And our little logos and stuff. If you could do a scratch and sniff sticker for your channel and pass it out, what would the smell be for your channel, your sticker, your brand? Let me know in the chat. And what would you guys' be?
Durian.
What's that? What was it, Marston?
I said durian. It's a
Durian.
Southeast Asian fruit. Has
Bougie.
all of the outside, and
That's pongy. That's the pongy one.
it tastes wonderful, and it's almost like especially if you blend it up, it's almost like a custard.
Yeah.
But if it starts going off at all, it ends up having this really pungent smell. It can really be nasty.
So that's like so we got Marson on a good day and then Marson pissed off. It just depends on your mood as to what this is.
So it depends on how hard you scratch it. Yeah, that would be it.
Yeah, I guess it just depends. Actually, no, maybe not even your mood, but who you send it to. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, I hate this asshole. I'm gonna give him this one.
I have two different ones.
David Ramona says catnipper 420. Chuck Soup said almonds. I like that. Just straight almonds. Snake says mine would smell like leather. Let's see. It would be jet fuel 100%. Bushcraft said. Lockchuck, what would yours be?
Some kind of grinding smell because I like to cut stuff.
Okay.
I don't know.
What about you, P Dubs?
I'd probably have to go for chocolate.
Chocolate. I like
Probably
that.
chocolate.
I like that. I would definitely probably use the gun oil. That's my favorite, so that's what I'd use. Conky says vanilla or Huidi. I don't know if I'm saying that right or if I even know what that is, but all right. I like vanilla. Citrusy Murphy's oil soap. That's a good one too, Mr. Inferno. I like that.
Or you could go for something like really strange combination, like lemon tuna.
Mountain Mike said Polo Sport, Ganja, Rotella T6, bike oil. Welcome, Howard, to the show. We're asking if your stickers for your channel, for your brand, could have a smell like a scratch and sniff. What smell would it be? Steve says fresh cut pine or the smell of rain. Oh, I love that. The smell of like when rain just starts falling on a hot day and you can smell that like that rainy smell. I love that too. That's a good one, Steve. That's a good one. Keybeard says, I'm a fan of durian fruit. Reminds me of old sweaty onions.
Oh,
Whoa.
Welcome, Blue Bacon. Welcome to the show. Humboldt says, love the smell of Hobbies Number 9. Been using it for years. All right. David Romano says, Angry David definitely smells like sweaty socks and fall cheese. I cannot with him. ADHD OG says chloroform. All right. He wants to be remembered. All right.
Is it arsenic that smells like almonds?
Oh yeah, it's one.
Yeah.
It's no, it's
Yeah.
it's not arsenic. It's
oh,
it begins with a C.
Cyanide.
Yeah, or no, yeah, cyanide, not a C.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah,
Okay,
or no,
yeah.
cyanide is a C. Yeah, cyanide. That's
Yeah.
it. Gerard
I-
says, "What's that, Marcin?"
No, I was just saying, I that didn't sound right to me, but I knew it was something like.
Yeah, it was close. It was close. We knew.
So you
We all
looked at
knew
me
what you
wrong.
meant. Though.
Don't lick the sticker.
We got a lot of good ones here. Gerard says hot vintage motorcycle engine, preferably a Moto Guzzi. All right.
Okay.
Not Too Dead said burnt gunpowder or firecrackers. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yinette said coffee. I think Yinette said coffee a while ago. And Steve says cash. You know what's funny? I haven't had like an actual piece of dollar bill in front of me, and I can't tell you how long, because everything's like cards now, right? So when
Yep.
like I rarely carry cash or have it on me. And the other day we took it out to buy pizza that only took cash, and it was like brand new ones too from the Mac machine. They were not even like bent; they were sticking together, brand new, and the smell on them was so strong. I was like, man, I forgot how much I love the smell of money. Wish I had a whole bunch to smell, but my couple dollar bills was all I had. But yes, it does smell very good.
What was that smell growing up in school? That the purple paper they used to.
Oh, the carbon copy.
No, it was like what was it called? Mimeograph machine. Had the big drum that they would come out purple ink instead of. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean, but I can't remember the smell of it. Wow.
Yeah, everybody would be sniffing their papers when the teacher got back. I'm sure it was something that was bad for us, but
Yeah, right. It's probably terrible. Now we're thinking about it. Chuck Soup said, "Hey, Lockchuck, do you mean burnt aluminum shavings?"
well, I don't know if it's that or maybe the aluminum oxide coming off the grinding wheel. Maybe that's it.
That does smell good. That grinding smell. I know what you mean. That does smell pretty good. Coffee and Remington gun oil, cedar sawdust. That's a good one too. Fresh shotgun shell. Let's see. Chloroform or I don't know. Glizzy water. This is probably bad. Let's see. Maybe fresh baked pizza or caramel macchiato for the other flavors and scents. Yeah. Marvelous mystery oil. We got some good ones in here. We got to find some place. I think we said this before. We need to find scratch and sniff stickers for our channel. Yes. Dan, that's the one I'm talking about. It's called Petrichor. Is that what it's called? Petrichor. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I like that smell. Thank you, Dan. Welcome, by the way. David says, yeah, it definitely gives you cancer. Smelling permanent markers. Mountain Mix says, I'm not going to ask what year in school that was. Whiteout was the snort of choice in my high school.
Oh, yeah, it was back in the day.
We had Swish Pink bubblegum and Apple II computer dust, computer lab dust. Brandon, welcome. I definitely would give a shout out to Willow. I'm sending Willow some locks. She's a brand new picker. I can't remember how old you said she was, Brandon. Let us know in chat how old she was. But yeah, Willow is a fan of watching the the videos and the live streams, and she wants to start
Nice.
picking. So I'm gonna send her some stuff. I have a whole bunch of
Yeah.
locks here.
Cool.
How
Very
many
cool.
pounds of locks? And who sent me these again? I'm so forgetful. Mr. Inferno sent me all these pounds of locks. So I've got tons of locks. I'm gonna send some out to Willow. Plus, I got an FNG set for you, Willow, and some stickers and some other little doodads. So, you know, I'm sending it out
That's
this
awesome,
week.
Lady Lock.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, very
reminds
cool.
me. Did somebody get a package today?
I sure did. I can't wait to open it. It's been sitting here now. I already got the scissors out and everything. I
Yeah.
can't wait to open
Okay,
it.
I was just making sure.
Yep. Super
Speaking of
excited about
packages,
Uh-oh.
I've received a Terry B pick. I haven't opened the packet yet because I'm so nervous. But it's something I designed. I think it's been a year in the making. And,
Oh my gosh. I know what that
and
is.
I'm extremely excited. I've finally got my mate to show me how to get some stuff off my phone into a SD card. So I've got a bit of space on the phone to record a video because I don't want to do it on the live. I want to do a standalone video.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I understand. But I can't wait to see that video, though, because that's going to be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be really, really good. There's a heart for you, Willow. Big shout out. I'm going to gather up all the goodies for you this evening and get them all sent out tomorrow. So you should get them in 2 days after I get them in the mail. So it's probably be like 3-4 days. And what day is it? It's Thursday. So you might get the stuff Saturday or you might get the stuff on Monday. I hope Saturday, but you know how the mail is. It's just so unpredictable that you just never know. You never know. Lady Locks can now wait to open a package. What the hell has happened? Dig, I can barely wait to open this. Okay, this is like within. You see how close this is to me? It's right here because I'm dying to rip this open. I don't even know what Lockchuck sent me, to be honest. I remember asking for 5,000 things, so poor Lockchuck. I never know.
I don't think there's 5,000, but there's a few things in there.
Thank you so much, Lockchuck. Before I'm already cutting it a little bit. We're gonna look in here and see what Lockchuck sent me. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Not Too Dead, thank you so much. Gifted a Lady Locks membership. Who got this one? Who? Okay, Steve. Congratulations, Steve. I can't believe it that the memberships that are being gifted are actually going to people that we know.
Yeah, nice.
What a change. Everyone see the new Lockjaw challenge? No, I have not seen that. I've not seen that one. I'll have to check into it and see what the next one is. I just got the locks for the Berserker challenge that I want to do, but I haven't decided what I want to pick them with yet. I was just going to try that bypass tool on those Brinks 40 millimeters, but I'm not sure if that's allowed because it's a bypass. So I might have to actually do something else, like just rake them. What's going on with the Sparrow's tattoo, Mountain Mick? I wanted to ask you about this. I saw it on Facebook. I wasn't sure what the heck was going on. Yeah, I am taking a peek. Trust me on that. I already seen something in there. I can't wait to get touch and play with. But yeah, what's up with the tattoo? We heard something was going on there. You're getting a Sparrow's tattoo or something, or you're just getting some type of Locksport tattoo to represent Sparrows, or how's that working out? We want to know about this. But yeah, you should go live. We definitely encourage Locksport live streams. We want to take over the internet, let these regular folks know that we're out here and that it's a thing. Okay, picking locks is a thing. Okay. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, there's Lockjaw's link. Chuck Soup put in Lockjaw's links for Night Watch. I guess that's the next thing. Night Watch. I'm not sure. I'll look it up. Yeah, is it the Sparrows logo? Oh, okay. Been in contact with them. Can't say too much. All right. Yeah, I agree, Kraken. Let's all get more tattoos. David's getting a Lady Locks Dragon Tramp stamp. That is what's up. That's what's up. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Oh, they
That's
custom
awesome.
designed him a 1 of 1 and are gonna film it, etc. Okay. All right. Very cool.
Oh, blah, blah.
Let's see.
So we're going to
Objective
swap
live
out
stream on
the
any social
standards
media.
for all
for-
security teams.
Oh, wait. This is the objective. Live stream on any social media platform for no less than 30 minutes between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. That's the objective. Okay. Well, yeah, we all probably got that one in the bag. We did it, guys. And there's more to
G'day,
the
McD Paul. How's it going?
let's see. McD Poor, welcome. I hope everybody's doing all right over there. Okay, so the design is amazing. Will be in 2 weeks or less, and I can't really say anything else. Yeah, don't ruin it. We will all be patient and wait to see what happens. But yeah, I was just interested because we saw something on Facebook and we were wondering what the heck's
Be
going
for yourself. I'm not gonna be patient.
Yeah, Kraken, film yourself driving a forklift around. Exactly. You should actually. That's not fair to the people who work 11 to 7, right? All right, let's see if I can't. Well, I actually don't want to take up.
Didn't say what time.
So I'm just gonna open it here. I'm just gonna open it right now and take a look inside. All right, we got a box with a Tokaz in there. Is that the one? Is that the one
Yeah.
I got you, Lockshot?
Yeah, I figured you could take it back. I got mine working,
Thank
so
you. Okay,
Thanks.
the one I wrecked. Did you pick this one?
yes, I did. I videoed
Okay.
that one, and
Oh,
then-
okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say this one was way
Yes.
easier than the one you had.
It
I don't
was.
know why. I thought maybe because it was like I was like, well, maybe because I did something to it and like didn't early on or something. I thought maybe I messed it up inside or because it was like virtually impossible to pick. I picked it one time and that was it. And this one's
Yeah.
like nothing. This one was like the easiest thing in the world. I was like, that's such a difference. It made me wonder like what the hell's going on.
yeah, I don't know what's up with mine, but yeah, I was the same way. I picked it one time, and I went to video and could never get it on video, and
Yeah, that's why I figured that one I got you definitely could get on video because it was definitely much more cooperative, if you will. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, I got the little parts for my thingies. Oh, thank you, Lockchuck. Lockchuck literally designed these things for my my 3 strange. What are those called again?
the Magnum locks.
Yeah, the Magnum locks. Yes, Lockchuck designed a thing to house the Magnum locks so you could cut them in half and not have to worry about the back flying out because that's what happens when you cut them in half.
Nice.
Like they have nothing
Yeah.
holding the core in. It's wild.
Oh,
And I sent Lockchuck half of my Magnums, but both of us had the no backs on them. And with me, that's an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah, I speed gutted them a few times.
Yeah, definitely not fun. All right. One more thing in here. Oh
Lady Locks.
my goodness.
Still
Yeah.
Kicking has gifted a Lady Locks
Oh.
a membership. Who scored that? Who scored it?
Oh, thank you so much, Not Too Dead. I appreciate that. Let's see who got that one. Who was the lucky winner? All right. Cheese Grits and NyQuil received a membership by Not Too Dead. All right. Thank you, Not Too Dead. I really appreciate that. Holy crap, Lockchuck. What did you send me? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. What in the world is all this stuff? Whoa. Oh, that is cool. Is this a van lock?
Yep.
Oh my god.
is it a
Right.
plug or is it cam?
It's a padlock.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness. What in the world? This is cool. Oh, thank you, Chuck.
Oh,
Oh my
Kraken's doing a Kraken thing.
Kraken gifted 5 memberships. Oh my god, Jiu-Jitsu Matt, OU812. I like that one. Main, Nick's Picks. Holy cow, Nick's Picks received one. Jacob Estabrook. All right, thank you, Kraken. Oh my god. And not too dead just gifted 5 memberships as well.
Oh,
INFP Zan, D. Bryant, James Hall, Sean Poviolica. I can't say that one. Aussie Knuckleheads. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Everybody make sure that you click on that green thing where it says gifted and make sure that you can accept gifts, because if someone gifts a membership and you want one, you can get one. Thank you so much. And poor Dean P still didn't get one. Dean's been here forever trying to get a membership gift and he's not got one yet. One of these days, who else did that happen to a while back? It was like such a long time ago, and that happened to somebody else and they couldn't get a membership to save their life. AJ. It was AJ.
I think I've gotten it 3 times so far.
Oh yes, Lockchuck sent me that body for the 410 so I can totally wreck one and make a video. Oh my god, thank you, Lockchuck. You're the freaking best. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Hashtag poor Dean P. That's gonna be our hashtag of the day as well. I'm gonna give something away and we're gonna do hashtag poor Dean P. So make sure that you put that in the chat. We're gonna do hashtag poor Dean P. That's a good one. Poor Dean.
I haven't picked all week.
You haven't?
No. The last stream was the last time I picked.
Oh jeez. Well, I'm glad we do it then, so that way you can at least get some practice in.
Yeah.
You know,
I've been busy trying to get my sim rig put back together. Finally did.
Which one was that one called? The what?
My simulation rig, driving race simulation.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's right. The Ace Lock. I gotta try that one. It's like a normalish one. Thank you, Chuck. Oh my god.
The brass ones or one of the laminated?
This what is this called? This Corbin Master Ring padlock I wanted. Oh my god, thank you, Chuck.
Well, it was the brass Ace. Was it 38 millimeter or something?
Yeah, and then the brass Ace. And holy shit, Kraken just gifted 10 Lady Locks memberships. We got Cuss Words, Auto Key Security Services, New Day, New Name, Watch It All Burn, Ricky Lee, Brad, Locksmith, Chris Garner, Sock Eating Golden, Luke the Beefcake Barber, all received memberships. Oh my gosh. Poor Dean P. Hashtag poor Dean P.
Wonderful.
The least they could do is pick the people watching.
Welcome to the Locksport.
Man, I tell ya. Thank you so much, Kraken. That was freaking
Welcome
awesome of you. I gotta put up my thing. Kraken did a Kraken thing, because he sure as heck did. Kraken did a Kraken thing. My gosh. And Lockchuck, of course, sent me a Master Lotto 410 to destroy.
Now remember.
All right. Thank you, Lock Kraken.
Giving memberships to randoms is not a competition, chat. You can always support the channel through super chats, which goes directly to helping the channel, whereas memberships, we don't know who we're getting in.
So, Chuck Soup, I guess I just need to put the files out and for the double check and let people give more feedback.
What's that about, Lockchuck?
Chuck Soup was asking about the double chuck or the was it the woodchuck?
Oh yeah.
And I said I probably just need to put the
Woodchuck.
files out. And look.
There's a woodchuck.
Or is it? What did I call it?
Yeah, the woodchuck.
Yeah.
It's really cool though. I think it's I don't know, I think it's pretty nice how it is though. But
Yeah.
I mean, you made a couple of different versions of it too, which also I think also is kind of good because people could then just choose which one that they prefer. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It doesn't have to be only the one that goes out. You could put out a couple of different ones for that, you know?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna add it or create a new page on Thingiverse and put them out there and let people just pick them and, you know.
Yeah, because you can always change it if you get different feedback too. You know,
Yeah.
you can always make them different and stuff like that. Chuck, thank you so much for this package. This just made my whole day. I'm
You're
freaking out
very
right
welcome.
now. I can't wait to get my picks going. And I got 3 different dimple locks. Thank you so much. This are a different one. Avis. Oh my gosh. An ABS, a Yale, and a Altion. Okay. Dun dun dun. I guess I gotta dust off my dimple flags, you know.
Yeah.
Dust them suckers off. Thank you so much for this fan lock. I really appreciate this.
you're
Or is this
welcome.
just a borrow? I can send this
No,
back.
that is yours.
Oh,
all that's
wow.
yours.
Holy
Nothing
shit.
needs to come back.
Thank you, Chuck. These are friggin' expensive.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Well, just don't buy them off eBay.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
that where they're expensive at on eBay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Every
you
time
can-
I see them on there, they're like hundreds, like $100 almost. Holy
Direct-
shit.
directly from the manufacturer. They're
Oh,
think they're less than 40.
really? I didn't even know that. That's a good
Yeah.
tip to put out there. I'll have to say that in my next,
For what?
cheaper locks video.
Van lock?
Yeah. What's that, Marson?
The van lock?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a set of 4 of them from Adam for about $30 or $35.
Yeah. I mean,
Not padlock, but you know the
yeah, the cam locks I think you can get for like $20 on. They were like $10 before everybody started buying them. And I think the first
Yeah.
ones I bought, but now they're like $20. But the padlocks on eBay are $100, which is crazy.
which is nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, they won a lot on eBay for some of that stuff. Some stuff you can find a great deal, and then other stuff you just get
Yeah.
ripped off. I was gonna say I got that kryptonite lock, that square one, or the rectangle body one, and
Oh.
I paid like $50 for that thing.
What
And
about-
I was like, well, I think that's about how much they are, whatever. And I didn't really know where to find them other than the one I saw on eBay. Well, then I kept having my eye on this round body one, this one here. And I kept really thinking, I want it. And then I saw another one on there for $50. Then I keep scrolling, and this other person has it for $25. And so I was like, I don't really need it. I have the other one, so I'm not going to be like, whatever. And then I thought, it says or best offer, so let me put an offer in and see if they even take my offer. And so I offered $15, and I got it for $15.
Wow.
Brand new.
I thought
was in
you were
the-
going to say that you got another one because I was in a bidding war with somebody for a kryptonite. And I was like, if that was Lady Locks, I bought.
No, that wasn't me. This one was just, you probably had that second one that I saw on there because there was 2 of them that I saw. And like I said, the one was $50 and I almost just bought it. And then I was like, I just already spent $50 on one of these. Like I can't see doing that. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
And then I just got lucky and happened on this other one, and the package was like dusty looking in the picture, and I was like, well, it's in the package, like the lock's probably fine, and sure enough, it's such a nice little lock. I'll tell you what, really nice to pick. I think I put a short. Did I put that short out about it? I can't remember, but I did make like a short with it. Oh, Kraken, thank you for the super sticker. Super chat. He says, "Oh, shout out to Jeff and things. I had a sticker just show up out of nowhere." That's right. So did I. I got my Jeff and things sticker. Big shout out to Jeff and things. he does a lot of like poor man's picking, he calls it. So he makes like something out of nothing every single time. Like he's just really, really, you know, good at that kind of stuff. Humboldt Picker just won a Remington in a raffle. So effing pumped right now. Congratulations, Humboldt. Jeez, oh man. Oh, I meant to put it up. It was already up. That's a great win. Holy cow.
Nice.
That is sick, bro.
Humboldt is on a winning streak.
I'll say, geez. Dig says LPL has a video about exactly that version. Maybe LPL was the one who you got in a bidding war with, Lockchuck.
Uh-oh.
If he just put a video out about that too, maybe he got the one you were bidding to.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that.
Oh, Dig said we only get them here in a different version, black and orange. Well, now I want one from Germany. Now I want a black and orange one. Dang. Lockchick says, wait, nothing. Or Lockcracker says, wait, nothing needs to come back. I can mail Lady Locks a Pampers box. He has all his whole collection in the Pampers box. Oh, okay. Brandon says she's 8 years old. Okay, Willow is 8 years old and gonna be picking. That's pretty exciting. She's gonna get the hang of it and crush you too, Brandon. Just so you know, these kids can pick it up and just go crazy out of nowhere. She'll pass you right on up. She'll be teaching you how to do it after a minute. Can you show later? What would you want to see, Dig? The kryptonite, you mean? Or what Lockchuck sent me? All the goodies Lockchuck sent me. I can't wait to rattle a 410.
You gonna do all that on video and show how to fix it?
Yeah, I think that'll be cool.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
That's pretty good. I love this little lock body too. That's really cool. You wouldn't think that would be fixable, but dang.
Yeah,
that's really nice.
If it doesn't fit or something, let me know. I haven't tried it, but
okay. And then of course actuators, because I have a pile of like 300 actuators from slicing all my locks. Don't let Dig hear me say this. From cutting all my locks, brutally slicing them off. And I had a pile of actuators in a bucket, literally probably, I don't know, 60 of them. And I just threw them all away because I was like, oh, what am I ever going to do with these? And I threw them out. And then Lockchuck's like, oh, you need actuators for that thing I'm sending you. I was like, you're kidding. I just threw them away too. I was so mad. Kraken, thank you for the super chat. Says my 7-year-old is in my tail as far as skill goes. Is right in my tail as far as skill goes. Yeah, she's getting ready to pass you up too. They can learn so quickly.
And it's weird because I've seen kids at like Locksport villages just slay locks, and it's their first time. It's like, how in the world?
Yep.
I think that's freaking awesome. And if I can be, you know, if making my videos it interests them and gets them into it, I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to be the person that's able to get them interested, because I think they should know the at least the bare minimum, you know, in case of an emergency. And I think there's no reason they shouldn't. Welcome, Frick. He said, Nola, everyone run. Nice. My latest score was an Illinois Duo padlock with a key for $20. Holy crap, Keybeard. Did you get that one off of David? Because he had gotten that whole big box from, remember? And we all got them off David that time.
Yep.
I wonder if David had any more he was selling.
There's a fair number around that price, I think. 2025.
I'm really mad. I had a rim cylinder one, or whatever you would call it, a rim mortise. I don't know what you would call the one I had. I think it was just a rim cylinder. Didn't have,
Rim
like,
is
screws on
smooth
it.
around the edge, and mortise has threads.
Thread. Okay, so yeah, it was
So,
just
like
a
a
rim
rim
cylinder.
like this.
Yeah, it was just like a little rim cylinder type, and it was like really, really cool. I love that thing. Found it on eBay. I think I spent $20 for it, same as who was that? Frick just said, or no, Keybeard, and yeah, lent it out and it never got it back. So someone stole it from me.
Oh,
But yeah, it was my favorite though. It was so cool. Like, you never see them. I've never seen another one. I've tried to find one and I have never seen another one. And it's been 3 years and I've still not found one. That's crazy. But I've seen the padlock, and I have one of the padlocks thanks to David Romano. Thank you, David. And
I wish I'd
yeah.
have known before I sent the package.
What? Oh, look at that. Damn. Lockchuck's got the same. That's the same one I had. Yep. We probably got ours around the same time, I think, didn't we? Or am I crazy?
I don't know when I got this one. I didn't. This is not the one I picked for my brown belt. I picked was it a cabinet lock version for
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, if you're trying to get rid of that one, I'll pay you for it. I'll buy that off you, Lockchuck.
Yeah.
I'll set it to the side for you.
Oh my god, I love you. Thank you. That just made my whole freaking day. I've been trying so hard to get back all these locks. I just got my gold D9. I just bought one of these again because that one went missing, or I lent it out. I'm just saying it's stolen. Someone stole my gold D9, so I just replaced another one of those. That ESA Flex Core had to replace that because someone stole that. Someone stole my Illinois Duo. That might get all the ones that were stolen back if I get the Duo. I think my I don't know if I ever had a West 916. I think I borrowed one to pick for my when I picked it, but I
borrowed mine, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I think I borrowed one for that. So, but I finally just bought one because I wanted to have one. Don't know why. I don't know why. I really don't. They're treacherous little bastards. Not Too Dead says, gotta bounce for a bit. I'll catch you all later on the next live on Lady Luck's second channel. Keep kicking, y'all. Thank you, Not Too Dead. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you over there. We got all kind of crap to talk about over there.
See you later, mate.
Y'all gonna get crazy on that one. You guys are, especially David. He gets wild.
I don't know, Nala. That's tempting. Butter cookies.
2 large tins of butter cookies. Damn it. I'll give you 3 large tins of butter cookies. No, Nola, it wasn't the padlock. It was that same exact one Lockchuck had. It was the guy was like selling them on eBay for the longest time. I saw them all the time on eBay, and I bought one, and then I kept seeing them. Of course, they were everywhere all the time, and I think the guy just had like a new, what is that called? New old stock or something like that. Yeah, and I think he had a whole bunch of them, and then once they were gone, they were just gone, you know? So, and I was like super bummed because I've been trying to find it. But Lockkraken sent me a $5 super chat. He says, I want to get my challenge lock back. It keeps disappearing. Yeah, that's another thing. I think that's going to be one of my next videos, is talking about people keeping challenge locks and people stealing other people's locks. I think I'm just going to get brutal about it too. I think it needs to be said. I think we need to talk about this. Lock theft, disgusting betrayal. I'm taking a picture of that so I don't
This
forget.
is why
That's
it's
really
important
good.
that you record
so
stuff,
good,
like write down, get a logbook, and write down who you sent stuff to, when you sent it. Keep track of all your own challenge locks, when you made it, who you first sent it to, so you can start to track it.
Yeah, I agree.
The first person I sent my challenge lock to took a break and hasn't really come back. So
Yeah.
I gotta get in contact with him again, see if I can get it back in circulation.
That sucks. Oh wait, David says he found a duo mortis. Let's see. If David found this, some of us would be so mad right now. He did find a duo mortis. How did you find this? They're bidding on it though. I don't bid. I don't play around with bids. Either give it to me or don't. I'm not gonna sit here and play games. People are so rude. I mean, maybe if I bid like it the last day. Can I add it to my watch list? That's the question. Now, what account did I put my eBay under? I hate when they do this to me. Send me that link on Discord if you could, David. Maybe I'll try to keep an eye on it and see if maybe I could get lucky and bid on it towards the end. Kraken, thank you for the super chat. He said, if anybody has my channel's lock, send it to P-Dubs. And I will talk about that in my video, Kraken. Maybe somebody will see it that has your lock or knows who has it. And maybe they'll, maybe they will let yeah, Aaron says there are a few Illinois duos on eBay, but none like that I found quickly. Yeah, I've been trying to find that one forever, Aaron. I can't believe you found it too.
Back in a minute.
Okay.
The dog needs toilet. Back in a minute. I'll just mute myself.
No worries. Dick says, haha, the one from Best Key. I remember you, Lady Lux. Yeah, remember that if you can see one. Yeah, it was crazy. Tequila Dave, I saw you popped in. I said hello in my mind, but I was blabbing and forgot to say hello when I stopped blabbing. So hello, Tequila Dave. Welcome. Day 205 of my January challenge. IEX Prison Service Chubb 1K70S, both sides double locked, picked not bypassed. They are a lot harder to pick whilst wearing them as opposed to in hand. Took ages. Well, congratulations on 205 locks in 205 days. Dang. Congratulations, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Lock Kraken, does your challenge lock have a name or is it just called Lock Kraken? We are wanting to know. Yeah, if anybody has anything out there. Oh yeah, $4 files, because that's literally how I made it. That's right. Let me take a picture of that too. But yeah, if anybody has any locks out there you want me to mention in my video, text me the names and I'll put them on there. I've been following Tequila Dave daily on Discord. So awesome. That's pretty cool. 205 locks. That's really good. That's really good. But yeah, I'm just gonna make a video and just tell it like it is. Like, if you borrow someone's stuff and don't give it back, you're a thief. That's plain and simple. Like, we don't need to say, oh, I didn't get my stuff back, I lent out. No, somebody stole your shit. That's how it's gonna be from now on, because I think people don't take it as seriously as it should be taken,
Yep.
Like, it's not like you borrowed a cup of sugar and didn't bring that back. These are locks that sometimes are one of a kind. You can't find them again. Honestly, that Illinois duo, it's taken me over a year, probably a year and a half now to find one and lock, even though LockChuck had, but if you didn't have it, LockChuck, I never would, I would still be looking for one.
And it's funny, for some reason I had it out last night. First time I picked it was last night. And it's,
oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's so weird. That's like, who's the one that shows up every time you mention their name in the live stream? Who is that? There's somebody that we have where every time we say their name, they show up. It's like super creepy. Oh, Tequila Dave's. What's that?
Is it paracentric or?
Oh yeah, it's paracentric. Paracentric, where are you? We're gonna find him. He's gonna pop up. You just never know. Tequila Day says, has anyone mentioned Packlock suing Proven yet? And we're gonna talk about, look, you gotta be kidding me. He did. He said, there he is. He's creepy. All right, let's try this. Only Pins, where are you?
Much
See if Only Pins shows up. Spirit Centric. Welcome.
Oh,
But yeah, we were gonna talk. I was gonna talk about that over on my other channel as well. So because that's not Locksport channel, and I don't want to get. I don't want to discuss any of the proven stuff on lockpicking stuff, but just because all the stuff going on there. But Lockcracker, thank you for the super chat. He said I'm terrible at mail, but everything that doesn't belong to me got sent back one way or another. Yeah, exactly. And if you forget, it's like, that's another thing. I'm not talking about like if you have something and you forgot, and you know what I mean? I'm talking about if you have something and you intentionally just stop talking to everybody and go hide with everyone's stuff. Like there's a huge difference.
let's see. Who was it asking? Keybeard. I think I use, let's see, these are Ridgebacks. Let's see. I used that one for the third row because I had to actually go between the warding with that lock. It's not like the cabinet lock. The cabinet lock, all the wafers are wide open. On that mortise, they are. What did I just do with it? I put it back out. You actually got to go in between the warding. Let's see. Because it's, if I can get it out. Uh-oh. Yeah, that you got to get up under that left side of that warding. So I use this like, I guess you call it almost like a half diamond.
Yeah.
To push the pins down, and then it was almost using it as a dimple flag. I'd get on top of the pin and rotate it, and then I could push it.
Yeah, that's tough to get to them side, I guess wafers, right? Side wafers.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, because the key I think actually has to ramp them down to to get under that warden.
Yeah, and in general, if you're picking it and it feels like just you're constantly moving wafers back and forth, like cutting and setting them.
Yeah.
It probably means that one of the side wafers either hasn't been set or came unset, and you need to go back and check the side wafers.
I was gonna say, you had that problem, didn't you, Marcin? The other day, kind of like scratching your head over. You were like, I keep going up and down and up and down. Was that the duo?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was a duo or something else that was like double-sided wafers. And it's like you can't overset them, but you definitely can keep pushing them back and forth.
Yeah, you can unset them though.
It's weird.
Because if it's one that's not really like the next binder, then it'll unset easily. And basically, there's a side pin that needs to be set. That's the next one that should be set. So yeah,
they are pretty. They can be pretty dang on tough,
Yeah, that one won't even bind until you get all the sides set.
Oh, yeah, that's actually probably pretty nice though. Then you actually know if they're set. I hate it because I never know when the sides are like fully set. At least on that padlock one, because you just really can't tell. Everything just keeps binding, and then you just really don't know if the side's set and if you're oversetting or what's going on, Jimmy Long says, is that lock chuck on the Medico? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And welcome, Jimmy Longs. How the hell are ya? Yeah, lock chuck's on the Medico tonight. He has decided he's gonna start tackling the Medicos, and you know what's gonna happen if Lockchuck makes his mind up about something.
I don't know. This one's a turd. I don't know what it's called.
I need to do that clip, that voice clip. That was so perfect. Somebody write down the time for this one. That was great. That was great. This one's a turd.
Yeah.
We got to get that on our voice things. That was great. Oh my god, I love that.
Mortise and rim and all that. So this is a mortise, It's got the threading, so it gets screwed in.
Oh yeah. You
And
can
then
definitely see the threading on
Rim
that.
cylinders generally have like they can either be kind of full bodied like that, or kind of these kind
Okay,
of
that's what
cut
I was
down ones.
wondering about, like that one there, because it reminds me of a kick cylinder, but it's got stuff around it, so it's like it definitely not just a kick cylinder, but so that would definitely be considered a rim cylinder then.
And this one holds a kick cylinder in it, but it's still, it's Schlage likes to do this. I like Schlage for that because it's a rim housing, but you can put a kick inside it.
I like
that. Basically, they're like this, and it sucks because you have to then buy a replacement. Yeah, and yeah, I hate it. So I had quick sets, and I had to. I wanted to put in my own kicks, so I had to buy Schlage deadbolts and throw away the cylinders inside. Well, not throw them away, but replace the cylinders inside because I couldn't do it on the quick set. But anyway, there's also interior and exterior. So for the rim cylinders, the interiors have the holes where the screws go in, and the exteriors have where the bolts go into. So if these were both Schlage, it would match up like that in the door, So your bolts would go through here. And this way, this is interior because you don't want anyone on the outside having access to the bolt to be able to undo them.
Let's see here. Hang on a sec. I wanted to show you guys this. Speaking of kick cylinders, rim cylinders, etc., on Facebook today, somebody made a post, I should say, that they picked a Kwikset Smart Key with a leashy and a shim, which was kind of really cool, I'm gonna find the post and show you guys because it was hilarious what everybody was saying. You could tell, like, it seemed like everyone was jealous that they didn't think of it or something. I don't know. They were being so rude to this guy, saying it couldn't be true. He didn't actually do it and stuff. Meanwhile, he made a video that he did do it and he shows himself doing it. But this one guy was like making a big deal because he used a leashy, and he was like, you shouldn't be using leashies in Locksport, and you want to call it Locksport, and it's like you and I had to say something. Yeah, I had to say something. Usually I keep my mouth shut because I don't want to be like, a dick. But today I was a dick. Let's pull it up. Let's take a look, ladies and gents. All right. And Brandon, if you're still listening, actually I have Willow's envelope here, but I shut the page down so I can't see it anymore, but I want to make sure I get that stuff out to Brendan later. But let me pull up this page. You guys are gonna crack up with this post. I thought it was really cool though that the guy actually was able to pick that with a leashy. I don't know, it's pretty cool. Let's see, why is this not happening? Doesn't look like it's on there. Let's see. It's this page. Let me put it on and see if it comes on. It doesn't. All right, hang on. Let me go to the page, see if I can get it to work. Is it on there? Is it showing the Facebook or no?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So here's the picture. He says, I'm addicted to picking Kwikset Smart Key lately. And here it is. It shows the core's turned a bit. And it's not really a door. He just has this post, right? But it's on a flat surface. So you kind of still get the feeling of the door or whatever. And 42 comments of people literally just being a jerk to this guy. Video, please. I don't believe it. And so he posts the video, and someone says, "Why don't you believe it?" Someone else says, "I'm with you. The video needs to show the teardown also, as the wafers wouldn't bind as it's a sidebar lock. Also doubt you could put enough pressure on the bar to pick it." But you know, he does use a shim in the side. Then here's this is the comment that I said something to. He was like, "Lock picking isn't real, or leashy picking isn't real picking." I'm referring specifically to using a leashy in a Locksport context. The real use for leashy is decoding bitting to make sure new keys for a current lock, normally used in automotive locksmithing. A locksmith using one to open a door is fine, but a Locksport with a leashy is just sideways. And people just like kept going on about this. It's somebody says it's far less impressive than a pick and rake, but it's not fake picking. Like, it should be impressive. Like, people need think that, like, if I pick with a leashy, there's someone out there that thinks I actually need to impress them for some reason. That shit is so funny to me. These people on Facebook are absolutely nuts.
Puritans.
The shit that I wanted to say, I didn't say, because I thought, you don't want to be a real big dick. But so then it goes on, and then here again, it's like, hey, look, a locksmith using a leashy to help a customer is perfect. That's exactly what a leashy is for. The original poster is learning how to pick for Locksport. So yeah, in that case, a leashy is more of a crutch than anything. First of all, like, the dude isn't saying that this is how he's picking every lock. The dude isn't saying that this is how he's learning to pick a lock. The dude isn't saying that he's classifying this as single pin picking in Locksport. He said none of those things at all. So for these stupid ass comments to come up, cracks me up.
And what did he say he picked?
What he did say,
he
said he was
smart
enjoying
key.
picking the quick sets. Yeah,
with the
smart
leashy,
keys. He was into picking them, addicted to picking them at the moment, which means he wants to pick them every which way on Sunday and find all sorts of ways to pick them. And a leashy is another way to pick the smart key. And he's just done it on camera, so you can all go and suck eggs.
I mean, with the smart key, I mean, a lot of it's in the tensioning anyways, I think.
Yeah, and in the video, he absolutely tensions the sidebar, and each time he gets a click out of a pin, he's pushing the sidebar in further, which is exactly what you have to do to pick those, right? So somebody says, I don't understand where this take comes from. Do you just mean in a Locksport sense? And the guy's like, yes, which is what the original poster is doing. That's not a door. It's just a piece of wood with two locks in it. So if practicing picking for the sport of it, leashy defeats the purpose. It's like flying a plane for the sake of learning how to fly well versus throwing on autopilot just to get from point A to B. A locksmith using a leashy to open someone's door, absolutely on board. Good job, locksmith. Using a leashy to practice lockpicking just doesn't make sense, in my opinion. And I was like, then that's how you should enjoy your hobby. Your negative opinion on how someone else practices their hobby really isn't relevant, especially when you post it intending to bring that person down when they're clearly excited to have found a new way to open that particular lock. I said, if he's having fun with his hobby and picking a lock legally, he can do it however he wants to. It's fun to use a leashy, it's fun to rake locks, and it's fun to practice bypassing techniques. It isn't as easy as people think to use a leashy. It's a skill in and of itself, as is raking and bypassing. I was like, learning all those techniques, whether in hand, on a door, in a vise, or mounted to a piece of wood, helps hone your skills overall, and it definitely helps with learning tensioning, which is important when you're single pin picking. You don't know what his end goal is, and this might just be him building his skills and sharing his journey with us, which is exactly what this platform is for. And then, of course, Isaac Cashman got in on it too.
Well said, Lady Locks. Can we have some claps in the chat, please, for Lady Locks' their support of
and that was the nice version.
Smart gear.
Yeah, that was the nice version. I actually said some rude stuff, which I deleted. It was even ruder, which I deleted. Somebody laughed at it. The guy who posted it, this idiot here, and he laughed at it. And then Isaac said, that is completely not true and sounds like some elitist ideology that places like LPU would come up with. Leashy picking is completely fine for Locksport. Anyone who says otherwise has a stick up their butt and are trying to make lockpicking as a hobby more exclusive. Don't feed into the flawed logic. It was just stupid, you know. I just got a kick
Yeah.
out of it and had to share that with you guys. 'Cause
Puritan.
that's, yeah, I mean, who the hell, like, and what I think's really, 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 really funny on top of it all, even my opinion in this situation doesn't matter at all. You know why? Because nobody gives a shit. You know what I mean? If I'm doing something and I post it, I'm going to be honest. The only reason I'm posting it is for people to say nice things. I don't really care what you have to say if it's rude and negative, because I don't care about you. You know what I mean? If you're a rude and negative person, I don't care about you, and I don't care at all what you think. So it's like when people start that rude stuff, the guy was just excited. Like he was excited. It was cool.
Yeah.
And then some asshole comes on and got to be, you know, so ignorant to him. And I really wanted to say some other shit, but I, you know,
It helps you
I'm a lady.
manage the QA. It helps you find the pins. But if you don't know the Jogo test, you're not getting. You're going to be oversetting pins because you're picking the wrong pin. You know.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Aaron. Did you see the Etsy link? That's the best what I was able to find. Someone does have an Oka. Oh, okay. I'll check that out too. I might have to copy and paste the link though, but I'll look for it. But yeah, I find it just rude. Do whatever you want to in your own damn hobby. Like, it's no one else's freaking business what you do at all. As long as you're being legal with it, like, please. And I hate that. Like, you're trying to make the guy feel bad when he just did something pretty cool. And then he actually made a video because no one was believing him. They're like, I don't believe you. Why? Obviously, you don't know how a lock works, or you would believe him, because it's possible to do that. So what are you talking about? Maybe because he didn't show the sidebar shim in the picture, perhaps. But, you know, obviously you have to use a sidebar shim for that one if you want to open it. So obviously he had to use something because he got it open. Oh, Kraken, thank you for this super chat. He said, I still hate that the only time I opened a purple belt lock was when my 80-year-old neighbor locked herself out. Someday, Kraken. Although I say you should just stay blue forever. Who cares? Even if you pick like 18 black belt locks, just stay blue for the hell of it. Like, you know. Don't
Finally
be a dick.
found a sort of matching pair. So with the rims, this is what would be interior and exterior. I mean, these are massive, they're
That thing.
big
Holy
Medicos,
crap.
but
I have
So-
that big one. Remember that lock, Chuck? I couldn't get it apart, and you were like, you just had to turn the quarter of an inch.
but yeah, so
That
this
is
would
a
be
cool-
interior, this would be exterior. But they're
Yeah,
perfectly
the screws
smooth.
go on the inside.
There's no
Okay.
threading.
Did you grub screw those, or did they come grub screwed?
Medicos come that way, thankfully.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I have several Medicos. I have not picked a single one of them.
Wow.
I suck at twisting.
Mick says if you need to make others feel bad to make you feel good, you need a skill that
Yeah.
isn't lockpicking. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then Nola said, if I want to pick naked while listening to Gwen Stefani, then that's my prerogative. You tell him, Nola. You tell him. Although I heard that's how Jimmy picks. Jimmy Longs. I think he likes Madonna though, not Gwen Stefani. We all have an area
Like
we
locks.
suck at. Yeah. Oh wow, look at this. P-Dub's got the rainbow.
Are those the
Yeah.
Locktons?
The Lockton 500s.
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm so jealous right now. Holy crap. I almost want to kick
Yeah,
P-Dubs
Paul
off the
brought them in
stream.
for me. Look
Oh,
at
Miley.
wow.
these.
Gorgeous.
Those are beautiful,
Oh.
man.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
But I think he deliberately didn't put a key in for this one, so I have to cut a key on the new cutter and
Yeah, that's probably what he
and pick
did.
it first.
He has a
Just
reason
studying
for
the
everything.
He does. There's method in his madness.
I see the blue one, I go, ooh, I want the blue one. I see the green one. Ooh, I want the green one.
I know, right? These remind me of those the Avis ones. The
Avis range.
40s ones. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that looks pink to me. Although I guess it's
That's
supposed to be
pink,
red.
Lady Lux. That
I
is
need
pink.
that one. I gotta get one of
That is
those.
pink.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, new to the lock lab. Wow.
I'm gonna put that on the
rainbow
big
lock-ins.
screen so you guys can see and get jealous too. Look
We're
at
all
that.
jelly.
Wow.
Uh,
Taste the
let's try
rainbow,
and get my thing
bitches.
to focus.
Oh yeah.
Those are gorgeous.
Blue,
And you can
green,
put any
red,
cylinders
burnt
in there,
orange.
P-dubs. You could make
Yeah.
those ranked to the belt colors, you know.
I
Other
just-
than pink, but
Hey! Oh, that's a great idea.
mm-hmm.
That is a great idea.
I just
Ooh,
imagine what it
strong
tastes like licking them.
Right?
It tastes the rainbow. It's like,
Tough. That's a
That tastes
strong
like an
spring. They're
Amos.
not going to be easy to pick. They're not going to be easy to pick. That just wants to flick that lock out of my hand. That's
Oh,
full on
yeah.
that actuator spring.
They're gorgeous.
Ball
Wow.
bearings.
what core is in them?
It'd be the 530. So your standard Lockwood style core.
Gotcha.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and
So with
Lockwoods are so smooth.
Yeah. With the it's a 6-pin. Is it one?
They're,
5-pin,
they're
and it's
they're smoother and nicer than any padlock has a right to be.
Right? Orga said, ooh, those are nice.
yeah.
Yeah, magenta. That's right, magenta. Gorgeous.
Ah.
They'd look good next to Orgus's 7240s P-dubs. You better hide those. We're coming for those, girl. David said, I want the green one. I'm green with envy.
Green and
That tastes like an
oh, they're
Avis.
just so stunning.
Paracentric heard that one. Oh my god. That was great. Jimmy Long's with Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Tequila Dave says, Jimmy Long's UK distributor yet? Shall I ask Gravity Karma, who lives not far away, if I should take it over? Okay. That might be interesting. Yeah, very nice, P-dubs. Very, very nice. Those colors, when they do them like that, they're just that. Even though they're beautiful on screen, it really does them absolutely no justice. Because they are just beautiful, beautiful locks.
Just imagine.
Let's see. I also wanted
And the other
to
thing-
look up here.
I'd gotten the lock lab. I scored off the street, so I saw this door with this lock on it. It was up against someone's fence out the front, so I pulled up and knocked on their door because the door was pretty banged up, and I just said, "That door you've got out there on your fence, can I have the lock? I do Locksport." And they've gone, "Yeah, sure, go for it." So I did. This is a 1930s, 40s era Art Deco.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Handle
Wow.
set. Not
That's
in the best
really
nick,
cool.
but I haven't had one. I've always wanted one, and it's just awesome because I see a lot of these in my lock explorers when I go lock exploring, and I just want to be able to just take them off the door and bring them home, but I can't. But this one, got permission, and it came home. Just I've
Very
got locks that'll
nice.
go in it, but yeah.
Art Deco is such an interesting style.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, just even the keyway's got style, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know,
That's
they went
really
to the
cool.
trouble of, you know, doing that. It's just awesome. Haha. That's my what's new in the lock lab this week.
Very, very cool. Very cool. Elijah, welcome. I think Elijah just got here. I don't think he was here earlier. I can't remember.
I got a question.
Yes.
Anyone else pick Megacross from one position?
Oh,
If
what
I
do you
go,
mean?
if I go for the,
On that one.
I've got it's a 1 millimeter shaft, so it's pretty small. And I can pick both rows by going in the upper corner.
Mm.
I should probably
Kraken's trying one more time for Dean. All right, Dean. Hopefully Dean will get this time.
But yeah, so I turn it down for the one row and I turn it up for the other row.
Maybe this is it.
I've actually picked it mine that way a couple times, but had a little bit of trouble getting that top row. Like, I think it was just me having trouble myself, but like not being able to kind of feel right. But I know I think like that's a pretty cool way to do it. Honestly, if you can do it, you could probably beat the speed picking record for that, Marcin.
Yeah, I don't think it's the easiest way to pick it, but
yeah,
it's one of those. It's like
it's really
I was
hard.
curious if I could.
Yeah, well, I found it really tough to fit my pick in to get the side once the top was picked to fit my my flag in there. If I had a smaller flag, it might have been different, but I couldn't. Like, it keeps oversetting things when I do it. Kraken, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, and actually people from our community got them, just not Dean. Hi Locksporter, Daniel Duller, Pancake Sparkle, Canadian Toker, and Greg Chevalier got them. So thank you so much, Kraken. It was close. Dean almost got one. Literally, Dean was probably going to be next. He's so close. But thank you so much, Kraken. What were you saying there, Marcin, about that? I think you had one more thing you were saying.
One of the things that made me think of it is I was picking, I think from like here, something. I think I was picking like this, and I was just trying to get the side row like this, but the flag was a little too tall, so I was actually brushing the top pins, the ones sticking down this way, so the tip of it would brush the end of, and I'd get some counter rotation from brushing that row, and I thought I was on a pin. And I was like, why isn't it setting? Because, it's not tall enough to set it, but it's tall enough to, move the core a little bit. So, that was
some
really
of them side pins too. They will counter rotate like the entire way, and you think they're going to set, and they never, ever, ever set. It's like, if you don't have those top ones done perfectly, you could be there all day with them stupid ass side pins. They just refuse to do anything sometimes. Like, if the top's not completely done, but like you said, then you're pushing your pick through and you're bumping them, so it's like that's a tough one.
Well, mine will I like that one I just did. I think it was the third one on the side. That was the first pin I set. So with mine, I can actually get the sides like that. That was pin. So it's a little weird.
Yeah. That's a good way to pick it, though. I think that would be the way to get it for the championship speed picking. Heck yeah. Yes, we were just talking about that, Kraken. Thank you for the super chat. He said, wasn't there someone I tried to gift and they didn't have gifts turned on? That was AJ. And I think AJ had like a business account or something like that. And so for some reason, like it refused the gifts to that account. And then we tried for weeks to get AJ a daggone thing, and it never would let us. And so now it's Dean, but I don't think Dean has a business account. Dig has never got one either. Digger, your gifts turned on in YouTube. You have to click the green thing, saying somebody sent a sticker or a membership, and then turn your gifts on. Yep. Hashtag poor Dean P if you want in on the giveaway this week. Rockout said, thank you for your kind words earlier. What did I say? What was I talking about, Rockout? Yeah, poor Dean P. It's on a second account. It's not able to get it on these. Shoot. So rude. I don't know why that is either, because it shouldn't make a difference what kind of account it is. If you want a membership, you should be allowed to get one, That's stupid.
Yeah, it just would be on that account.
Yeah, it shouldn't do that. I get gifted memberships all the time from channels that I've watched a couple of their videos at least. So it makes me think that even though the people on here don't like we don't know them on the live stream, I'm sure they've watched something, because I get them just like that too. Like I'll get one for this legal channel I watch. I randomly got one for that. I got one for scammers, scammer payback, because I watched that channel. So one day I just got an email like, hey, you got a membership for scammer payback. I was like, cool.
I think this is the only channel I've got a membership for, and I've gotten it 3 times, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I try to get. I think I'm a member of David's and who else? Digby Tools, Lock and Tool. I think I'm a membership on his channel too. I try to do members on the
Chunky,
ones that I know are monetized or whatever.
500.
Yeah, Locked in 500. That's what P Dubs has. The beautiful Locked in 500s. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous. Was that a gift from Paul, P Dubs?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he rocked up bearing gifts into the live lab. It was like, oh, awesome. And he brought me a key machine. A key machine.
Did he actually come
It's
over?
online. Yeah,
actually
live
came
in the
over?
lock pond. Live
Oh,
in
that's
the lock
cool.
pond. And he thought he'd only stay for about half an hour or something. Well, he ended up staying for like 3.5 hours. It was awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
Wow.
That's cool.
Like, time just went away. So that has 2 different key cutters on it. One side for normal keys, and the other side is for these sort of flat keys. Oh, I love it.
Oh,
There we go.
so he brought you another one? Wow. Oh,
Yeah, because he took the little one away because the issue was the key blanks. So because I've got to get more tape on this thing. Yeah, so the key blanks were the issue. The Silka key blanks are a different size, just fractionally, to the keyline key blanks, which was what was causing my issues with trying to cut, because I was trying to cut the space and depth keys that were Silka blanks, Silka space and depth keys, onto my new keyline blanks. So Paul also brought me a set of space and depth keys that were cut on keyline blanks, so that I can match my blanks with the space and depth keys now. So Elijah, we're back in business, mate. So the whole thing started because I wanted to make Elijah some space and depth keys.
Oh,
and
that's
then,
cool.
10 hours of live streaming later, we got a new machine.
Hey, you know what? It's all part of the learning experience, and
Yeah, we learned heaps.
you'll be.
Yeah, I learned heaps. It was awesome. Frustrating AF, but awesome. Learn heaps. That's what you want.
Yeah.
If you don't-
Tequila
if you're not
Dave
learning,
has a
you're not enjoying.
question. He says, you have a wide audience. Does anyone have any info as to how to attack an Isaiah F9000 mechatronic padlock? I've never heard of that. He said, asking for a friend.
Oh,
no.
never heard of it.
Me neither. Sounds one of them bougie ones, like Tequila Dave has all those bougie ones. He's got all that bougie padlocks and stuff.
Sounds like something you have to ask. Oh God, never mind. I was gonna make a joke. Can't even think of the name.
Don't worry, we're all laughing because
John
we've
Doe
been
might
there.
know about it. John
Who's
Doe
that?
might know about it. John Doe, because they have Isaiah's
Oh.
over where he is.
Oh,
So,
yeah, true.
David says Isaiah is Italian. Just offer a good meal and a fregato, and you'll get the answer. Chuck says a mechatronic key is a type of key that combines mechanical and electronic features to provide enhanced security and access control. It typically includes a passive RFID tag or a short-range wireless. Yeah, just whack a magnet on that, you'll be right, mate.
But yeah, he says wireless transmitter that can be reprogrammed from a base station. And Mr. Inferno says he knows how to pick it. He knows how to open it. Sledgehammer.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
It involves an RFID tag. That could be a question for Dal. if Doubt's around, call him Doubt. He's probably at work. Doubt has just updated his what is it? Is it a flipper? He's updated to new capabilities, and he's just announced that. So he's been busy releasing the new product, and it's out now. If you want to head over to Doubt's site, you'll find it. But he would be the only person I'd know to ask, as well as James Randolph. If James Randolph was around, I'd ask James, because James works with Doubt on that sort of techie stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, that's
we'll
that's
need
right.
a
P-Dubs is
50.
right. James. James Randolph and James
Yeah,
Doubt.
Doubt is Dark Arts Lockpicking. Yeah, Doubt is Dark
Exactly.
Arts Lockpicking.
Yep. There you go. All right. I have found a couple of, let's see. Don't forget everybody, hashtag poor DNP if you want in on the giveaway. And I found a couple good questions over here on Reddit that I think we should look at, and maybe some of you guys can answer these, because you guys are smart. You guys know how to pick locks, and some people need some help. So here's a question. Somebody wants to know, recommendation needed for learning float picking. I'm looking to see about some good recommendations to start learning float picking. I've been progressively pinning my ASSA 600, but even with just 2 pins, I'm struggling to get a good feel of what I'm doing. Really what I'm looking for are some lock recommendations from blue to brown belt level that I can progress through to develop my feel for float picking. Any advice or recommendations are appreciated.
There we go. My recommendation.
What's that?
My recommendation is going to be the ASSA 600.
Yeah, that's unfortunately what I'd say. Either that or the 700.
Well,
Yeah.
as we were speaking last week, I guess you could always take your chance and go with try a Yale 500 Plus, and you might get one that needs it. But
yeah, that's
there's no
true.
guarantee.
Yeah, you could get either or. David Ramona said the Goal S. I don't think I've picked one of
No.
those.
Well, that's what I was just picking earlier. Mine, at least, I don't have to float at all.
Well, why do you have to have a lock that I'm thinking about it. Why not just try it to learn it with a regular spooled lock, so that way you can perfect it that way? I mean, you don't have to do it, but it may teach you the skill to set each spool without dropping other pins.
That's true. Yeah, you could practice on that. Chuck Soup says, I've been asking about flow picking for some time now. Just saying. Yeah. Oh no.
Someone's at the door.
Because the ones in the 500 don't really bite that hard. You can pop them out of the milling pretty easy. I mean, sorry, that Goal S. I mean,
Yeah. I really like you guys think it's just really nothing you could really do but what he's doing, I would imagine.
yeah.
You just got to keep trying it and just go smaller than you think, because the space for float
Okay.
picking those is tiny. Even though
Yeah.
in your head you see everything really big, right? In your mind, at least I do. I see everything like normal sized, right? And when I'm thinking of it in my head, it doesn't seem like the motions should be way bigger. Tensioning should be way harder, and I don't know. It's always
Yeah.
bigger in my mind or something. So I always tension too hard, and then I move too far. And it's
Yep.
you have to really narrow everything down, lighten up your tension, narrow it down, and then for flow picking, literally do it half of what you've been doing. Just go so slow that you can't even see your hand moving. But I would definitely agree and just say, hey, you're on the right path. There's really
Can you move my
nothing.
video to where I can show on the screen? That's fine.
Let's see. Hold on, let me take this off a second.
So when you're, because talk about, tapping the gin to try to get it out of the milling.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of taking that literally and kind of doing a fairly big motion on the tapping.
Right.
And I found I would lose track of where the tip of the pick was and all kinds of stuff. I found that what worked better, because you don't really need to lose contact with the gin or the key pin. I mean, because what you're doing is you've got, I'm trying to, I don't know, I guess I'll use cylinder. You've got a pin, you've got one pin up here. This is the gin's the silver one.
Right.
That's a,
Yeah, you don't have to take your pick
the
off
gin's the
of
gold
the key
one.
pin.
The key pin is the silver one. So basically, all you need to do is have the key pin lose just a little bit of contact with it, and then make recontact. So to do that, you don't need to pull your pick off the key pin. All you need to do is drop it enough that there's a little bit of space up here. So I keep contact with the key pin.
That's a good idea.
Most of it, and just so basically, I'm like end up just pulsing the tip of the pick just a little bit, and you do want to move it around, but you don't need to pull it off the key pin to move it around. You can drag it on the key pin to slide it all around it to different positions. So I found that, like you were saying, is you use smaller motions. You don't need these big motions, and that helped me immensely, because then I could keep track of where the tip was, how far I was moving it, and then once you do get it where the gin is coming out of the milling, you only have to move it a little bit up.
Right. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. I think a lot of people push it really far. Like I said, when you're thinking in your head, I feel like we see it bigger, and not, I don't know if that's the right terms of what I'm saying, but like you just kind of have this big thing.
Well, we see it blown up in the video.
Yeah.
Seeing a close up in the video, and we think of the pin as being really big in that way.
Right.
But
and it's like the tiniest spot. And then when you're doing like the goals Z's and that, they're even smaller. And then when you get to side pins on these twins and stuff, it's even smaller than that. So it's like you really got to take your movements and just calm them way down. That's a really good one. That's a good way to explain that, Morrison. I think that would make a good video.
Yeah, you risk oversetting and dropping. Even if you don't do a full overset, you'll push the key pin too far. It'll go up and move the core, and you'll drop a bunch of other pins if you move it up. And if you end up moving the gin just a little bit and you reapply tension, you will trap the head of the gin against the top out, outside the milling. So you won't be able to rotate it all the way, but from that point you can then just push on the key pin just a little bit more and pop it up to the shear, and it'll go. So you don't have to necessarily get it all the way clear of the shear. You just need it out of the milling.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I always say, like, as soon as you feel it give, quit pushing, because you've already pushed it the whole way up. Like it's up. Like you said, like it's not that far, and it's like it
that
really
was
is.
Me on the 700, because on the high lift, I was pushing way too high, and those torpedoes were causing drops after everything dropped over and over and over and over again. And it's like, even though I learned it on the 600, it's like the 700, it was even more finicky.
Yeah, I didn't even pick the 600 first. I picked the 700 first, and I think I had an easier time with the 700 than the 600. That was just my opinion, but I had a really crappy one.
People have said that.
Yeah, I had a pretty crappy one, and so I had a lot of trouble dealing with it. Here's another good one. Somebody says, "Is this a no lift pin?" On that picture there. I would think so. Maybe. I mean, that's the thing, though. I don't think people should look at the pins like that, because you're thinking it's no lift and you're ignoring it. Things like that can happen, and then you just end up picking wrong if you kind of pay too much attention to the key. What do you guys think about that?
The only time I think you have to worry about it is with certain Avis and Master Lock, and some others with the spring issue. That's
yeah.
That's the only time I think you need to worry about the bidding, especially anything blue or lower. I mean, when you get into purple, sometimes on some locks, then bidding can come into play. But for the most part, or like the BKF, if you get a super nasty one. But
yeah,
for the most part, both bidding and keyway really doesn't. Anything blue and lower rarely matters.
Yeah.
And some manufacturers, even though it's a deep cut, it may be their deepest cut, but may have to be lifted just a hair.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think these ones aren't cuttable, right? The TIs. I don't. Or the
no.
I didn't think they were. I didn't think they were cuttable. But yeah, I always think just don't even bother to look at the keys, because you could just get confused, and then you're picking like you think you should instead of how you feel like you should.
That messes me up more than anything, because I think something's supposed to do something when I should just do it by feeling.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Listen to what the lock's telling you, not what you're seeing on the key.
And those Avis Titanium, I think that even though they're ranked, I think there should be a warning next to them, because I think that a lot of those are just they don't feel right when you're picking them because of the because of the pins inside are aluminum. I don't know about the 80, but I know all them 64s, I can't stand them, and I don't really think that's a good thing for people to learn on. I just disagree with that so strongly, because they don't feel like any other thing. And it's like, I don't know, I guess it's cool to learn it, like, and do it if you can, because you're learning something different. But I don't know if you're trying to learn, though. On the other hand, if you're trying to learn and you get a hold of one of these and you're going, what the hell? Because it's so different. It's like 100% different than all the other ones with them pins. I just don't care for them. The 80 I didn't think was bad, though, but the 64s, I've tried several of them. Yeah, Keybeard says aluminum pins, gross.
Yeah. And just to warn you, that blue lock that I sent you is similar to the 64s.
This is the gin lip. So, hey, Lady Alex, can you pop me up again for a quick second?
Yeah, I'll put this.
I got a gin here.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll stay in focus here. Where it is. So that's the gin lip.
That's like so tiny you can barely even see it, let alone.
Yeah. So you're moving it from here to there.
Yeah.
And that's what this much movement is too much.
Yeah, even when you feel it give, it's like that's too much probably. Because even when you feel it give, it's like it's probably too much right there. As soon as I feel it give, I apply my tension right back onto it, just so that it kind of traps it instead of letting that key pin go up any further. I try to like cut it off right at the shear line, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Yep.
But it's like they can be so in your head. Like I said, it's like they're so big, and you're thinking you're thinking it's like a spool pin, when it's more like a Lockwood spool pin, where it's just that real thin lip, and it's even thinner than the Lockwood spool pins too. That's even thinner than that, I think. Some of them.
Well, I know the goals, the thin lip spools are super thin, and like especially on the dimple lock. The dimple lock, everything's scaled down. So on something like the D9 or the V18, Those are really tiny.
Yeah. They're very. Oh, okay. What's this one says?
But the Asta 600 with gins is probably, it's universally loved. I mean, it's a tough lock, but once you get it, I think you kind of understand why so many people just really enjoy it.
Which one is that? The goal what?
No, the 600 with gin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's just, it's, if you look on the popularity on the LPU belts, it ranks pretty high. I think it's the top ranked red belt lock. And yeah, it's just when they go up for sale, people scramble for them.
Oh, I've got a good one here. I got another good one here. This is about the ever so loved American 1100.
Oh boy.
Yeah, American 1100 issues. All right, lockpicking fam. I have a few issues I've been running into with my American 1100. Finally have it to where I can consistently get the boy open, and I know WTF I am doing each time. However, there are a couple issues I'm struggling with. Number one, the jiggle test doesn't work for me for this lock. I understand it is very likely that I'm doing it wrong, but when the pins jiggle, they are overset for me. But when they are not overset, there is absolutely no jiggle in the pins. I can feel the dead pin hanging because the security pin is set, but no jiggle for me. I feel the jiggle in other locks, but not this one. Number two, the first pin is extremely short, and sometimes I have to push it up ever slightly to bind the other pins. I want to be clear, I'm not setting the first pin, just moving it up until it isn't caught. I want to say something is wrong with the first pin because sometimes when I turn the key, it catches ever slightly. Anyway, sorry for the big long post, but you guys always have the best support. Thanks. So let's look at the picture. Well, I want to say, first of all, I can't do the jiggle test. I don't rely on the jiggle test. I still can't do it. So I
think it's a bad name, personally.
Yeah.
I prefer the rebound test.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
The way I like to describe it is that a binding, an unbound pin, of course, will, the pin you're pressing on, you'll feel the spring on it, and it'll come back down. One that's binding will feel it's like you're pressing against a brick wall. Like a brick wall is on the other side of it because the pin is caught between the core and the Bible.
Right.
And so it's locked in. It's like squeezing it with pliers. And so when you're pressed on it, it's not moving. And it feels like pressing against a brick wall. A step pin will have, it'll feel like a bound pin, but instead of pressing against a brick wall, it's as if there's a thin, very thin sheet of rubber between the key pin and that brick wall. So there'll be a ever so slight squish to it.
Yeah, I like that explanation.
It's not that the key pin will jiggle in the way I think of jiggle. I think jiggle like, Jello.
Right.
And it's all wobbly and da-da-da.
I like that little piece of rubber explanation because that makes perfect sense. It's like it kind of has a little bit of
it's pushing back. Like you'll see other people, it's in the keyway and like a bound pin, the pick won't move. It's kind of hard with my hand shaking. There's a pick moving. But so like a bound pin, you push on the back of the pick. There we go. You push on the back of the pin and pick, and it's not moving. But
that's
that
right.
one,
You can actually
there's a little bit of a spring to it.
That's right. Where did I see that first from? That's right. I forgot about that. You can test it like that.
I think is it Georgia Jim does it with a leashy.
Maybe.
I can't remember. He might not use the leash for that one, but there's a few different people have done that with like the spring to it. But yeah, so it's like I don't necessarily do that where Artichoke 2000 I think has one where he's pushing on it like in kind of springs like that.
Yeah, artichoke, yeah.
Or Hashman maybe. But
yeah, could have been Isaac too, yeah.
I don't necessarily test with that, but I do feel for that kind of little bit of give to the key pin.
I have a hard time feeling that so bad.
Yeah, it's like
I gotta practice that. It's something I really gotta get practiced on because I honestly don't even know how I did what I've done without the jiggle test. Like that's very important. I mean, you can really tell a lot of stuff. Like
you're doing it subconsciously, so you're just. I'm guessing you're feeling what feels right, and what feels wrong.
Yeah,
it's like
that's probably
that pin feels right, so I'm picking it.
Yeah, that could be it too. Yeah, because I mean, I really. That's something I feel like everybody should know how to do, and I just get so confused. But you're right. There are times when I'll be feeling something, and I'm like, that don't feel right. But I don't know what it is. But Yin Yang
I did that all the way through blue, and it was purple when I was working on the Gay P Extra. Okay. I can't just I called it poking with purpose. I can't do that anymore to get this open. Because I just kept oversetting everything. So I'm really going to have to buckle down and really refine my feel and what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Yeah, I think at that point, like you have to know or do that because the locks that come later are pretty crazy, and if you're not sure, you can really get screwed up on those.
Especially with, I was dealing with. I think a lot of people can get, like you did, all the way to black belt. You just feeling what's right, what's wrong. You learn to recognize that, even if you can't necessarily describe it or, call it a jiggle test or whatever.
Probably right. Yeah, I
had
agree.
To really pay attention because my hands are so numb. I had to really kind of refine what I was doing with it.
You honestly, every time it always just amazes me how good of a picker you are with all this stuff like you have to deal with other than just regular picking, because I can't even like the shit I pick and I'm thinking if I had anything else happening I couldn't do this, and here's Marson with 20 other things going wrong and he's still able to do it. It's insane to me. It's insane. I have like the utmost respect for you. I can't believe it.
I don't think I would have been able to do it if I hadn't been like car mechanic and that kind of stuff beforehand, because I was very used to reaching under like an exhaust manifold and I got to turn the bolt this way, and I'm not looking at it and I have to feel where's the bolt hole? There it is. And get the nut on and all without looking at it.
Yeah, kind of by feel. Yeah, that probably helped you a lot. But it's just amazing. Like honestly too, with you were saying subconsciously, I'm sure there's tons of things that you have done through your thing just subconsciously. I think we picked that up. I think all of us kind of picked that up, at a certain point. Yin Yang has a quick question of, he wants to know, what is the difference between a set and overset? The other pins have spring when a pin is binding. So a set pin is when the next one probably can explain this good. Can you explain that good, Marson? Marson's really good at explaining this stuff.
Well, the set I already mentioned, it has that little bit of spring to it. And the unset has full spring, and the binding it doesn't budge at all. An overset one, it'll move kind of like an unset one, but it'll feel kind of grindy or
see if I can show
it's like it keeps moving, but it kind of really shouldn't. It's sort of like it's like a bound pin when you've let off a lot of tension on it. So it's like when you have a bound pin, you let off tension so that you can set it properly, without putting too much pick force on it. But you can have a lot of tension on and it'll still slide.
Yeah, it's like, well, when you set a pin, you get that nice crisp click and kind of like you feel something move in there. And then, so if you overset something, so what you're doing, Yet, is you're pushing a key pin into a driver pin so you can get that driver pin to move. Okay, so when you push that key pin, you're just basically using that as something to push with. So when you push on the key pin and you move your driver pin, you're supposed to only move the driver pin to the shear line, but sometimes when you overset, you push your key pin all the way up, like with the driver pin, and then your key pin is stuck in the at the shear line, and so it opens that space, and then pins fall down because that space is open too wide because you've pushed your key pin up too far.
So here's your driver pin.
What would it feel like?
And
yeah, let's see this.
You're pushing.
I'm going to show you.
You're pushing the key pin up, and what you're trying to do is get it up, and then you got the driver pin goes here, and now it can, basically the bottom. This is rotating. This is the core, but effectively it clears the shear. So now it's free to move, and if it's the last one, the core will turn.
Yeah, and
that's what happens when you overset is you're pushing this up.
Yeah, there you
and
go.
Now this is blocking the core from moving.
That's such a good explanation.
And so there'll be some pressure on this. It may be kind of fully bound, but a lot of times one of the other pins will be bound. But when it moves, it'll feel kind of grindy. It'll just feel wrong. I don't know how to describe it.
I like to say it feels like open, like it feels like you opened everything up on accident. Like you accidentally opened it, like it opened up the space, and so now like that gap, other pins can fall now because you've kind of pushed that space open with your key pin.
If you pick in the North American orientation where the pins are up and you're picked down, if it's up properly, now the key pin will drop back down.
Right.
If it's overset, it's stuck up there.
Yeah, that's right too. Yeah.
It won't drop.
And sometimes it'll still feel springy. Like you
won't feel anything there.
Yeah.
It's missing. Whereas you should, when it's set, the key pin will drop back down, and you should be able to push the key pin back.
You'll feel it like dangling around down there. That's true. Yeah. You'll
and
definitely
then you'll feel the slight give once you get it up to the top.
Yeah, I hope that helped you out, Ian. Yet that's a good explanation. That's a really good way to show it, Morrison. I like that. And Lockchuck hopped off. He said he has to hop off, but he'll still be in chat. Well, thank you for hanging out, Lockchuck. I appreciate you.
That wasn't the best communication, but
yeah, my display lock is perfect to show these things. Yeah, I have to. I don't have it on the I don't think it would show it good on this camera. I'll have to put it on the hands camera next time.
I took the pins out.
Oh crap! Yeah, that would have been a good one for it too. But yeah, when it oversets, it kind of just feels wrong. You'll start to notice it right away because it'll just feel wrong, and then it can the pin will be up higher than the other key pins that are dangling down, and also like Marson said, it'll feel grindy, mushy, or kind of springy-ish, but not like the other springy pins. And then also nothing else will be binding, so you won't be able to set the next pin. He said, yeah, I understand that, I just don't have the feelings yet. I tell you what you can do, Yinette, is get a lock that you can pick pretty good and overset a couple pins while you're picking it. And just test it out. What does it feel like? What happens when you overset that pin? Just different things like that, and that will help you to get the practice you need to kind of start feeling it better, because you'll feel it. You'll be able to actually feel what that feels like. So I would just purposely do it on a couple of locks that you're really good at picking, and get to feel of it a little bit better, and do it on a couple different locks, you know. That's a good way to do that, you know. And then the second part of this 1100 question was about the pin. That pin, he said, the first pin's extremely short, and sometimes I have to push it up ever slightly to bind the other pins. But he says, I want to be clear that I'm not setting the first pin, just moving it up until it isn't caught. So he said, I want to say something's wrong with the first pin because sometimes when I turn the key, it catches ever so slightly. So I would say to that, if you're moving the pin, you're setting it. You are definitely setting that first pin. If you have to move it at all, and that's exactly what setting it is. It's basically you want to push it ever so slightly to bind the other pins. That's, you know, just moving it up until it isn't caught is definitely setting it. And if
it sounds like setting it to me.
Yeah, and if the key is like a little bit weird sometimes, it's the key. It's a bitting issue. It's not a pin issue. It catches ever slightly. That's probably because the key is just worn out a little bit, you know, and you might have to push up on the key and turn it, or pull down on the key a little bit and turn it. But yeah, your first pin's definitely getting set. If you can't, you know, if you're that's what you're doing, you're setting it for sure. I find a lot of people comment about the 1100 on this subreddit. They have a lot of trouble with the 1100s. I just think they're not very good made anymore or something.
I personally think there are better green locks to use than the 1100. It's really popular and really common to recommend, but I suppose, you know, it's not like I've picked a whole bunch of them, so I could just have a poor sampling. But
yeah,
from what I've heard from all the different people talking about them, it is a kind of a crapshoot whether you get one you like or one you don't. Same with the 7240. So yeah, they can be both of them can be kind of tough ones where it's like sometimes you get a good one, sometimes you get one that's not so great.
Yeah, I think that's true. It all depends on the lock you get. And so, like you said, those locks are kind of like, even in the price range of the lock, kind of tells you the quality of the lock as well. So you're getting a $15 lock, and so you can't expect it to be super perfect and pick really, you know, amazingly and give you great crispy feedback. The only one I ever really thought in that level that was the perfect green lock was the Mako, or maybe it was even blue, but it was such a great, crispy, really great feedback lock, and it was so good to learn on. But people really gravitated toward that 1100 instead, and it's just so inconsistent, and so many things can go wrong. The springs can be squished, for example. Even the one you have in your hand, that one, I love that one. That Master 6830 is a great one. It's a great, that Ace, great one to learn that green belt. I think way better than the 1100. You know?
These you can't get anymore, unfortunately. But if you can find a used one, I think this is a great one. And this one, the Ace, I mean, just I
gotta get one of them giant Ace. That thing looks so cool. And the one Lockchuck sent me, I'll tell you what, Marcin, the one Lockchuck sent me is a complete 180 to the one that I already had. Remember last week I was trying to pick that thing like for hours. I tried that thing and I just struggled so bad.
It sounds like the one you have is kind of an oddball. Because I've heard only good stuff about them so far.
Yeah, me too. That's what I said. I think I just got a bad one, and I wanted to make a video and kind of show how to pick it and talk about it, different things that I felt, and I couldn't even get it open. I was like, I can't make a video of this to give directions with it if I cannot even open it. Like, it's not going to be possible for me. But I saw on my videos that I had look, only pins finally showed up and heard. You must have knew we was talking about you. I called you about an hour ago. I was like, only pins, where are you? We did that to a couple people and they actually heard us and popped up. Paracentric came and then we called for you and here you are. God damn, we're good. We're so good, Marcin, ain't we? I'll tell you what. We got it together over here. Let me tell
Like
you.
that.
But yeah, there's so many better greenbelt locks that, and the thing about it is, I understand the drive to want to get the 1100 picked. I completely understand.
Yeah.
Because it's such, that lock is such a huge like milestone. It's like a peer pressure lock almost. That's exactly how I feel. Like people feel like, oh my God, I have to do it. Everybody else did it. I got to do it. Everybody else can pick it. I got to pick it. Everybody else. The thing is though, it sucks. It's a shitty lock. And I think if you can pick other ones first, pick some other ones and get the hang of what you're supposed to do at Greenbelt and then go for the 1100 if you want. But if you like get from orange and then go, oh, I want to do green and grab an 1100, you're going to be pretty pissed at some point, I would imagine, because they suck. And yes, only pins, we need the link to your Medico page again, because can you go over and put it in the server and we'll pin it again, because I don't know what happened, but we can't get to your Medico page from the link that we have. And we love your Medico page and we love you for making the Medico page. And so we need some help. We need some help. And I want to bookmark it here on my computer as well, because I want to be able to pull it up anytime I want to talk about it when I'm over here.
Yeah, so, and just the clicks are crisp.
Such a nice looking lock too. It's so nice looking.
And yeah, it's just
so blocks. I'm gonna have to head on. We'll be back shortly. Probably be backstage on your L2 live doing some what do you call
that it? That is awesome. I appreciate it, P-Dubs. I appreciate
and
it.
So catch us later, everyone in chat. Check out Lady Locks' second channel. The live will be on afterwards.
Yeah, we're gonna go directly over there. Hopefully I can figure it out. We'll see. We'll see. We got a few more minutes to go, and then I'll pop over there. We'll see if we can transfer it over. Yeah, I got a couple little stories to talk about that it's not lockpicking related, but we all like to talk about other stuff. So I made another channel for that.
I can't find my 1100. I just figured it out. I really got to clean my desk.
Yeah, Marcin, your desk is like a lock eater. I mean, I can't tell you how many locks we've seen you lose in a day. Just hanging out. That one time when you lost that twin star, I was dying. You were like, I literally just had it.
Doesn't help my vision shit.
Tequila Dave, you must be backstage in a different stage. I think this one I created a new link for this one. Hang on, let me see how I can invite you real quick to this one. We only have a few minutes. We'll close out with Tequila Dave's question. Let me see if I can get in the link in time. Let me find you, Tequila Dave. Where are you? Hang on. I got so many people in my messages. I really should just start talking on the server instead of just doing messages, because I swear I had talked to every single one of you a million times in the messages, but I can never. Let me go back up and just type Tequila Dave's name in, because I can't find it. Find a conversation.
I hate the 1100, because when I pick it, the core moves.
Yeah, that's another thing. P-Dubs gave us a great
I hate that.
A great trick for that.
Yeah, you pull up on the tensioner.
Yeah, it's hard to do though. It's like a hit or miss, I feel.
I don't like doing that, because I get most of my feedback from the tensioner as opposed to what I feel through the pick. Yeah. So I kind of like to have it a little more loose, the tensioner that is, but because the core moves, it moves my tensioner. So it's something happening with the pin.
Right. I think you're echoing there, Tequila Dave. You may have to turn your sound down. Then I'll pop you onto the screen. Let's test it out. Hello, testing, testing. All right.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
We
Oh,
can
there you
hear you. What is your
You-
question to close us out? We got a closeout question with Tequila Dave. What have you got
Oh,
there?
oh yeah. There we go. There you go.
Always got the coolest stuff. I
Okay.
can't
This is Have a guess. What sort of lock is this?
Oh my goodness. Is that a kind of like a what do you call that? Like a vending machine lock? Cam lock?
It's not vending machine.
Hmm. Cabinet lock? Nah, that's fine.
It's not a cabinet lock. No. I'm trying to hide the packaging. I have another one here as
Dial
well.
lock. Elijah says dial lock. Lock Chuck says rotary phone
Dial lock. Okay. Who said dial lock?
Right. Elijah Carney said dial lock.
Yeah. Okay. There. I got another one here. That. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, for the phone. Yeah.
Basically, well, this one here, this one's a shitty little wafer lock. This one here is actually an Abus,
Oh wow.
and
Oh,
it's
wow.
a proper 4-pin dimple pin tumbler lock.
That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
cool.
So it's for anyone who doesn't know what telephones used to look like, it's you put those, but you could just tap them on the receiver and it would dial anyway. So they were pretty. You could bypass them quite easily.
That's funny because I
But-
know a lot of
I-
younger
phone
people have
generator.
no idea.
I always try and come up with an unusual lock whenever I appear on your
You
video.
always have the coolest locks. You always have the coolest
Somebody that
ring
could-
locks.
Could do
Yeah, I
the,
have to try and think what the next one's going to be now. So yeah, I don't know.
I knew somebody that can make the phone dial tones with his
Or
mouth.
the DTMF. Well, you had the was it Captain Crunch?
Captain
The
Crunch with
whistle
the
we
whistle.
used to get
Yeah.
was that's where Alt 2600 came from, because it's 2600 hertz was the actual tone of those, and you used to be able to get
magazine. Yeah.
was it a black box or a blue box, or I can't remember now, man. That's years ago.
Yeah.
That is really
I'm over 50. Yeah.
cool.
Anyway,
Well, you know what? Hang with us a moment, Tequila Dave. I'm gonna put up the giveaway for our Poor Gene P giveaway. Let's see who won, and then I'm gonna pop us over to the other channel. And like, you guys don't have to stay if you don't want. We're just gonna be talking about news and crap like that.
I'm gonna pop off myself right now.
Okay, Marson,
I'll
thanks
catch y'all
for
later.
hanging out, buddy. I appreciate it so much.
for
I've got to go to bed. I've got to go to work. So yeah, I've got to go to work tomorrow. But yeah, that's my Medicaid that I haven't picked tonight.
Nice.
Nice.
I didn't pick last night either. I'm gonna progressively pin it, I think.
Yeah, that's probably the
definitely
best way.
I've
people
got
usually
like
go that-
2 or 3 others that I have done, but the
Yeah.
only time I've done it is by progressively pinning them and like literally
Yeah.
learning the lock,
right,
as
right.
opposed to I couldn't go up to a door and stuff like that.
Get
No,
one.
I've got to learn a lock, and it takes was it up to 2 months? I think my first one was 2 months.
Yeah.
We got a big.
They are hard to pick. Don't get me wrong. And I have that M3 I just got, and I can't pick that one either.
M3 I really like because you got the slider bit at the bottom. So do them tension anti-clockwise. Go for the rotation first, and
that's how I
and when you think you might have it, poke down at the bottom of the thing with a pick.
See, I tried
And
that.
if
I can
it
never
clicks,
get
then
that
it's like,
bottom
oh, I've definitely
thing.
got it. And then you just
Yeah.
give really good feedback as well.
I can never
give
get
really
that
good feedback.
bottom one. I can never get it to bind. It's always still mushy, because I think I'm not getting the top stack picked yet. But I really want to try to get my M3 picked, but I can, like you said, it's going to take me a while. You never know with those things.
You doing it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
I usually go clockwise and set all the
You
pins.
go anti-clockwise. Go anti-clockwise.
Okay.
Set the rotation and the side pins first, and then when you think you might have got it, check with that little slider thing at the bottom to see, and if it suddenly clicks and you get more rotation on the core, you know you got it, and then you just go for the pins as a normal lock.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
I'll try that. I'll try that with my M3 next, because I pulled them all out because I definitely want to work on them and try to get better at picking them and stuff like that. So I'm definitely I might actually do that tonight after my live stream. I might work on that tonight.
They're not easy locks, but to be honest, I think their bark is worse than their bite, really.
Yeah.
Because they do give really good feedback as well when when you're actually picking them properly, and spools and stuff like that. They're really good.
Yeah. They are pretty nice locks. Mrs. Medico, or Only Pens, definitely agrees with us. All right, I'm drawing for the Poor Dean P. Everybody got your Poor Dean P hashtag in? Let's see who the winner is. Drum roll, please. I'm doing a drum roll. I don't know if
it won't be me because I didn't put it in.
Oh no! Dang it! Paracentric is the winner. Congratulations, Paracentric. Woohoo! I'll write this down and send him something lovely. We'll see. Here we go.
Oh, and happy International Tequila Day as well, by the way.
Okay. The International Tequila Day.
Yeah, 24th International Tequila Day.
I like that. National Tequila Day. I love it. Well, thank you, Tequila Day, for hanging out and showing us these cool ass locks. You always have something cool when you come on. I appreciate it because we don't get to see that kind of stuff normally.
I'll try and think of something else next time. So.
Yeah, well, you got enough. You got enough damn locks. I'm sure you could reach over on your desk and find.
Well, I've done 205 this year anyway, so.
That's crazy. Look, you even got these two you could pick for 2.6 and 207.
I've already done these. I've already done them.
Oh shoot. Okay. Well,
I'm starting to run out actually, and that's the thing is the further you get on, because my target was 200. Well, I've been going up to it before, and now I'm starting to get to locks that are really quite difficult to pick. So, yeah.
Yeah, Dave's going for 365. We're gonna see.
I would love to, but I can't see myself going for that because I don't think I've got enough locks that I can pick. But I don't know. I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Every day, take every day as it comes, you know.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you hanging out for a little bit, showing us some cool little locks there. Congratulations to Paracentric.
I can show you what I've picked so far.
Oh, let's see. Oh wow.
So, there's all of those ones there. All of those ones there as well.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot of locks, man. Wow.
That's 200. Was it 5 today? Did I say?
I think 205.
Yeah, 205. I think it is.
Holy shit!
That's a lot of locks.
That's a lot of locks. All right. Congratulations to Paracentric, the big winner. I wrote your name down. I'll be sending you something cool. I don't know what it's going to be yet. It'll be something cool. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you stay right where you're at, you will be redirected to the other channel. If you're not subscribed to it, just get redirected and subscribe. And it is my backup channel for Locksport in case something should happen to this channel. So, whatever. But I do news stuff over there and talk about other stuff. I took a break from it for a while because I kind of didn't feel like it. But now I do because there's all kind of shit going on that I like to complain about. And so that's what we're about to go do. So stick right here and you will be redirected. All right. Thank you, Tequila Day, for stopping by to hang out. Thank you to Pocket Woman, Lockchuck, Marson. I love you all, and I hope to see you over on the other channel. Take care, everybody. Thank you, Tequila Day. All right, hearts for everybody. I love you all, and I'll see you later.